guys, it's me, Rob Nichols here, your Boston-based real estate entrepreneur. And today I want to talk about dialing for dollars in real estate. You know, a lot of times when you hear dialing for dollars, you think about charities and different folks raising money for events near and dear to the heart, which is great. But in today's world, I definitely want to bring awareness to how dialing for dollars works in the real estate game, guys. For those of you who are experienced investors, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about cold calling, guys. And today I just want to share a few quick tips about the best ways to go about cold calling. The first step is finding a way to build your list. Now, you have tons of ways to go about doing it. I recommend distressed seller lists and lists that are free. There are a lot of public agencies, for example, your state lists, pre-foreclosures, probate lists, tax lien lists, and much more, guys, that you can actually get for free. I mean, there are lists you can pay for from resources and software such as ListSource and some others. But I always recommend starting with free lists, especially when you're first starting out, if your state allows for it. But you can even get them relatively cheap if they do charge a fee, and it's definitely worth it. So that's the first thing. You want to source a list of motivated sellers. The second piece is be consistent with the calling, guys. I recommend making the minimum of 100 calls a day when you first start. A lot of folks don't have the resources or money to go about hiring a cold caller or paying for a dialer, such as Mojo Dialer, which I'm going to talk about next. But you can still make calls, no excuses, guys. You got to commit to the process and stay hungry, as they say. And so do that, and I guarantee you will get responses, you will get leads that you can add to a spreadsheet and keep track of with notes in the spreadsheet. And so if you can afford it, a dialer definitely goes a long way. One of the guys I'm coaching now, he's getting tons of responses, and we're taking down some major deals here in the city of Boston with just one tool he's using called Mojo Dialer, guys. It allows you to dial up to 3 lines at once, leave voice messages, track the calls, and there's a bunch of cool features in there that will definitely help you take your real estate game to the next level once you have the capital to invest in it. So definitely check out Mojo Dialer. And then the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the follow-up game. You don't understand how many deals we get here in Boston just by following up. I preach it to my guys every single day. You may not get them on the first call, and you may have to recycle your list. And even when you get them on the phone, sometimes they're not ready now, but definitely put a note in your calendar. If you don't have a CRM system, client relationship management system, which again, that's something you may want to get down the line. Those are some of the tools we use. Definitely find a way to consistently follow up, guys. It may be a year later and they may be ready to sell, and they ain't thinking of you because you haven't followed up. And so to ensure that that doesn't happen to you, as it's happened to a lot of us experienced investors, make sure your follow-up game is tight, guys. And so to recap, build a list of distressed sellers, be consistent with making the calls, whether you do it with a dialer, and follow up. Hope you found this video helpful. And as always, guys, stay tuned for more.